What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So in today's video I'm going to be pretty much going over a few things on what you should do when you first buy a truck. There's a lot of you guys who don't know, but I did recently pick up this 720 right here. Sorry, I'm in the shot. And I'm just going to be doing a quick thing. So the main thing is an oil change. When I went to go pick this truck up, the oil was pretty black, and I knew immediately I had to get rid of that oil just to put some fresh oil in there, because it's not good to have old oil, and who knows when the previous owner did an oil change. So I just kind of want to put some new oil in there, some fresh oil, and make sure it's, you know, topped off on all fluids and everything's looking good. Also, I just kind of want to update you guys on a little something. I know there's a lot of you guys who saw the hard body right here behind me posted up for sale, and I'm not really trying to get rid of it, you know, ASAP or anything like that. I kind of just posted it to see if I could get any offers, trade it maybe for some cars that I was possibly interested in. Just because I posted it doesn't mean I'm going to be getting rid of it. Like I said, I'm just testing waters. There's a few cars that I've been interested in building, and I've already had a hard body before, so I thought, you know, maybe get rid of my hard body and build those cars. But I don't know yet. That's kind of just, I'm just throwing ideas out there. But yeah, I'm probably not going to be getting rid of the truck, but I just kind of just wanted to update you guys for all the guys that were freaking out that there's going to be no more hard body content. But now we're going to get to doing the oil change. So I just spent about 10 minutes trying to get this filter off, and I was struggling so bad, and I was about to quit, and I was like, you know what, screw this. And then I forgot I had this trusty tool right here. I don't know what you call it, maybe like a oil filter wrench, I guess. Maybe that's the name. I think it cost like 12 bucks. I got that a long time ago. I thought I'd never used it, and right now I'm really glad I bought it, and I just really want to recommend that even if you guys think you're not going to use it, I would highly recommend you guys use it, because it took me a solid like 2 seconds to break it loose with that thing. I just put it on, pushed down, and it just kind of came off. But I got this off. Luckily I didn't have to kind of, you know, drill in all that. I know I did have to do that on the hard body. I don't know why, but people just seem to like torque them on to like as much as they can. So on the hard body right here, when I was doing the whole turbo kit install and all that, I put a new fuel filter and did the oil and all that, and it was so tight on there that even with this wrench I couldn't get it off. So I had to drill a hole, stick a screwdriver through, and pry it open, and it was still so tight that as I was turning, hopefully it doesn't leak out, as I was turning like this, the screwdriver was just kind of ripping the whole thing apart. And this was still staying in place while everything out here was kind of just getting ripped to shreds. That was just a complete nightmare, so I'm glad this came off. Now what I'm going to do is just kind of get some fresh oil, lube up this O-ring right here, and then stick it back in and drain the old fluid, or old oil I should say, out. So as you guys can see, it is now getting dark. Sun's starting to go down. On camera it doesn't look that dark, but it's pretty dark. It literally took me like 30 to 40 minutes just to get this stupid drain plug off, because someone decided to strip it. Like, this little thing is just, ugh, I don't really know how to explain it. But this is the main reason why I'm making this video, is to kind of tell you guys what not to do, because I know there's a lot of people who don't know how to change their oil, and even though it's a pretty simple thing to do, people just don't know, and there's nothing wrong with that. Obviously, if you've never been exposed to like working on cars, you're obviously not gonna know. But one thing is, when you do your filter, don't do it super tight. Obviously you want to do it tight because you don't want oil leaking out of it, but you don't want to just kind of crank it on there, like put all your weight on it and super tight. Just get it pretty snugged up, and then tighten it a little bit more than that. And then as well, for the drain plug, you just kind of want to get it tight, you know, kind of like snugged up, and then a little bit tighter than that. Whoever put this on there, like, torqued it down. Like, I kid you not, they torqued it down like as hard as they could probably do it. And especially for the oil pan, that's probably a little bit more, you know, kind of sensitive, because the oil pans, on most cars at least, they're aluminum, so you could strip those out super easy. The drain plug, you could probably get a new one for about like $2, $3. That's not really a big of an issue, but you need to get a new oil pan if you ruin it. And if you did a brand new, what's it called, oil change, and you tighten it on super tight on there, it's just a mess. So just don't tighten everything super tight, but obviously tighten it a good amount. So now I'm just waiting for all the old oil to drain out. I'm gonna put some new oil in there, and I think I should be done. I did already check the brake fluid, that's good. The master fluid, I guess you can call it. I don't really know what you call it, but the clutch master fluid, that's good to go. There is radiator fluid, that's good. It's nice and clean. I do have windshield wiper fluid, that's topped off, and I know I'm missing something else. And it's not power steering. No, I don't have anything else because this truck doesn't have power steering. So that's pretty much it. I pretty much checked everything. Now I just got to check the oil once I fill it up, and it should be ready to go. This took a lot longer than it should. This should have been like a probably like hour job, just kind of, you know, take my time, and it ended up taking like 2.5 hours to 3 hours. I don't really know how long, but it's finally almost over.